I'm usually the one to let them go. You know what I mean?
Okay, y'all got the stuff. Just like a new bottle, it ain't spraying yet. Oh my God! He on FaceTime with a girl trying something on, asking her what she think. Are you kidding? Hey y'all, welcome to the vlog. We starting off a little bit different today. I ordered a package from Natrum about 2 weeks ago, and to be quite honest, girl, shipping did take a while. Once it was processed and shipped out, it still took about a week for me to actually receive my products. So that is something to be aware of, but I'm glad that it's finally here. So I ordered a couple things. First being the Multi-Calm Cream Cleanser. I've already started using everything, and honestly, I am loving it for real. Next, we got the Vitamin C Complex Serum. This is meant to be used in the daytime. Definitely use a sunscreen as well. Then we got the Niacinamide Serum 12% plus Zinc 2%. You can use that day and night. Then the Plant Ceramide Rich Moisture Cream. So let's go ahead and get into the vlog, y'all. Hey y'all. Ooh, y'all is dirty. Like, is there a lens cleaner? I like to on Amazon. It's been a couple days since I didn't checked in because girl, I am tired. I've been having to do so much stuff. I know I quickly touched on it in the last vlog that I was laid off, y'all, and it wasn't meant to be some like quick drop. Like, that's just because I was like, in the moment I was probably irritated because I had to drive all the way to San Leandro to get this package. Because why did y'all send it to the wrong address? Why did y'all not confirm my address with me? I have not lived there for like 3 years. That's crazy. And so I wanted to touch on that more, y'all, and we're about to do my nighttime skincare. Let me pin this hair back. So since I was laid off, I've been trying to get in all my medical appointments because, you know, I don't know when I'm gonna have medical insurance again. It's not funny, girl, but it's real. I was lucky enough to have my medical insurance to the end of this month, even though I actually stopped working last month. So, first, we're going to go in with the Soul with Sue cleansing oil. So, y'all, I've had 3 doctor's appointments this week. I used the, what the hell is it? Peach Slices Snail Rescue Toner. And y'all, all these appointments have been at like 9 in the morning. And I found that I need at least an hour to get myself together in the morning. Really an hour and 30 minutes. So I've been getting up at like 6 something in the morning to make it to these appointments. And then, y'all, we got back in the gym this week. I went to the gym 3 times this week. And I actually, y'all know I've been on the 10-3-30 method, but I increased it. I increased the incline to 12. Like, I'm like, we're not playing games no more. So this is a new product that I am trying. This is the Natrum Multi-Calm Cream Cleanser. I showed y'all all the new Natrum products that I ordered. I don't know, I can't really say what I like about this yet because I just got it. So this layoff, I actually managed to survive a lot of rounds of layoffs that even affected my own team. I was at this company, well, I was a contract worker at this company. So I was at this company for about 3 years. And, well, actually more than 3 years. So, you know, I'm very grateful for the time that I had. I'm not quite sure what's next, and obviously that's a bit scary. You know, I can't really rely on YouTube as of yet, being like a growing creator. So girl, I've been applying to jobs. I have. Next we have this is so crazy, and then I just go right into talking about skincare. Yeah. So next we're doing the Dr. Dennis Gross pads. Girl, why I figured out I was using these wrong. So I was patting this into my face like I would do my toner. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to, and I wondered why the pads would never get dry, because it says use them till the pads are dry. It's because you're supposed to swipe it on your face, girl. This is my first time being laid off or let go from any type of job, girl. I'm usually the one to let them go, you know what I mean? So I don't know like how any of this works, or like what's like standard, you know what I mean? And I feel like this was kind of really my first big job. Which is crazy to say. Well, not really crazy to say, because I was kind of young and like fresh out of college when I got this job. So I don't know really like if what I experienced was like normal or whatever, but I will say like it was definitely like times before being laid off where it was kind of like, girl, you might want to start looking for a new job. And I kind of slept on that. And really prior to any of this really happening, I wanted to make a change, but to be quite honest, like I didn't really know what I wanted that change to be for real. So I think that's kind of why I kind of like held off and kind of found myself in this situation. But I don't know, I do believe everything happens for a reason, girl. So I feel like, you know, something is gonna come out of this. Either, you know, I'm gonna find a much better job that, you know, I feel appreciated in. Not that I didn't feel appreciated in my last job, but, you know, better check, a little more coin, you know what I mean? Appreciated, a little more appreciated financially. And, you know, we all want that, right? We all want that. So I'm hoping for that. I mean, I would love for YouTube to pop off and I wouldn't even need a regular job, but I can't exactly wait for that to happen, because no telling when that will happen. I mean, I'm hoping it will. You know, let's all hope that it will. But, you know, like I have to, ooh, I have to be realistic, girl. So, I mean, that's where we're at on that. I wanted to touch more on it because I realized in the last vlog, I literally just was like, yeah, y'all, I was laid off. And I want to say, I'm using that term very intentionally. I was not fired. I was laid off with a whole other bunch of people. It was not just me. Not saying like that makes it any better than people who lose their job individually, but I'm just saying like this was part of a wider thing, a wider organization, like organizational girl, look, I'm trying to talk. I can't even be in my professional bag, but this was part of a larger like organizational decision, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I've honestly kind of been chilling for the most part. Well, I haven't been chilling. Like, I still get up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't let myself sleep past 9 o'clock in the morning. Really, because I don't want to get used to waking up late. Because when I do get a job, I don't want it to be like a huge shift. You know what I mean? And then I've been spending a lot more time creating content and thinking of creating content. So we got a lot of content coming out. I keep saying that. I think I keep saying that, girl. If not, I said it now. I said it now. So we got a lot more content coming out that it's like, if I'm not doing anything else, why would I not push out some content? So I'm very excited about that. I just dropped a Shein haul. It's doing pretty good. I mean, hauls, I know hauls do the best on my channel, so that's never really surprising for the most part. Okay, that's finally dried down. So next, this is another product I showed y'all in the beginning of the video. This is the Naturum Niacinamide Serum 12% plus zinc 2%, girl. When I heard that when I found out I was getting laid off, y'all, so they told us, they basically warned us a week prior to it happening. And like, I wasn't sad, I was kind of shocked. I feel like sometimes I don't process things when they happen in a moment. Like, it takes me like a while to process things. So I thought that's what was happening. I was like, girl, you ain't processed this yet. Like, give it a minute and you're gonna go crazy. Like, that's literally what I was thinking. I'm like, girl, you're about to lose your mind. Like, you might have a nervous breakdown. And so I was just literally waiting for me to lose my mind, and like, it just kind of never happened. Even when I got, like, I had to call, because I was remote, if I didn't say that already. Girl, when I had to call, why did it look like I was crying? Y'all, I had just like washed my face, because it was like a 9:30 call. So I had just washed my face, and if you haven't realized by now, my eyes are so sensitive. And y'all, why was one of my eyes just watering? So, and I didn't want to like catch the tear because I had a broken nail, and who gives a fuck? But I was like, I don't want them to see my broken nail, so I just let the tear just fall down my face. They probably was looking at me like, girl, what? I mean, I don't know. People maybe cry in them situations, I'm not sure. But I literally wasn't crying. Like, honestly, like, I was fine. Like, I didn't feel really, it sounds crazy, but I didn't feel no type of emotion for real. Like, I feel like, okay, like, on to the next. Like, what's next, basically, honestly. And I mean, I feel like I'm kind of privileged to be able to say that, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, everybody can't be like okay with being laid off, because, you know, they have bills and rent and maybe kids, you know, a family or whatever to take care of and worry about. You know, I don't have those. I mean, I have bills, girl, but you know, I just have myself. So you know, I'm pretty fine on, you know, on that part. But it's just like, the point I'm trying to make is that I feel like this was meant to happen in this time. Like, I don't know, and it really hasn't, it doesn't even really make sense to me, because it hasn't really unfolded yet. And I feel like, even to me, I sound crazy as hell, because girl, you're unemployed. You're unemployed, honey. You don't get a YouTube check yet, because we're gonna speak that, we're gonna manifest that. But it's just like, girl, maybe you should be a little worried. Like, I haven't told many people, even though I put it on the World Wide Web, that I've been fired, or not fired, laid off. But I haven't told like many people that I personally know. But the people that I do know, they're like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm so sorry. And I mean, I appreciate that. Girl, I feel like my lips dry as hell. So sorry. I appreciate that, but it's like, baby, I'm good. Like, I even told, I be talking, I've told y'all this before, but I be talking to the leasing agents downstairs, and I told her, because we was like kind of like catching up or whatever when I went down there, like maybe a week or so ago. And I'm like, girl, I got laid off. And she was like, oh my God, are you okay? I said, baby, it felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And she was like, I feel that. I feel that, because you just feel like free or whatever. Like, you know, the job was kind of like a weight. And again, that may be a privileged thing to say, because, I mean, everyone has to work for the most part. A lot of us have to work, and I am one of those people. I'm not about to sit here and try to tell you a story like, baby, I don't need a paycheck, because I do. But what it is right now, in this moment, I'm okay. And I'm trying to focus on that. You know, I'm not trying to worry about the future, baby. I'm really not trying to do it. Y'all, I spent an ungodly amount of money at the eye doctor today, because clearly I'm a blind bitch. I can't see too much. I spent an ungodly amount of money because I did think about the future a little, because I don't know when I'm going to have medical insurance again. So I like to wear contacts, and I ran out of my contacts, but obviously I also like to wear glasses. These glasses I have on are from Zillow. Zillow was kind enough to send me some glasses pretty early in my YouTube career. Very nice of them. They sent me a couple pair of glasses. A couple of them have my prescription, a couple of them don't. I've been wearing these glasses for a couple months now. I don't know how long these glasses are going to last. They're very hard to clean. I'm going to say that. And if you wear glasses, you know your glasses really shouldn't be that hard to clean. You know, you just wipe them off and all the stuff should be gone. Baby, with these, you got to wax on, wax off, like Mr. Miyagi said. Okay, it's crazy. I went to the eye doctor today, and I knew I wanted contacts, because I like to wear contacts when I go out, when I get cute, when I get dolled up. When it's sunny outside, I like to wear sunglasses. I can't wear sunglasses if I got these big ass glasses on. You know, it just makes sense. So I got some, you know, I knew I wanted contacts. Girl, the lips are dry, honey. So I went in there, and I didn't know I would be buying a year supply of contacts. I've never bought a year supply of contacts. I usually only buy about 2 boxes, because I get a 90-day supply of each box, the kind of contacts that I wear, and that usually runs me about almost $300 just the 2 boxes, which lasts a pretty good amount of time, maybe 2-3 months, right? So baby, baby. No, actually, I buy 4 boxes, because I spend about $400 on contacts. That may be about the most I spend. Possibly. It doesn't matter. Today, I got a year supply of contacts, because I was thinking about filming, and I was just thinking about, I don't know when I'm going to have medical insurance again. And then, y'all, I bought a pair of glasses. Now, I use my medical insurance. If you wear glasses, you know, with your insurance, they usually cover one or the other. Some insurances, I believe, when I used to have Medi-Cal, they did not cover no damn contacts, girl. That was not an option. You had to pay out of pocket all the way. So it's one or the other. So I chose to use my insurance on my contacts. So I got the discount on that or whatever, and then I'm going to mail in the rebate. And then I bought a pair of glasses out of pocket, which was pricey. And they're a pair of designer glasses, which I'm really excited about, because I've been wearing glasses my whole life. I've been blind my whole life. I didn't grow into this. It's okay, I didn't grow into this, you know. It's been like this my whole life, and I've never had a pair of designer glasses. And I actually remember when I would go to get my glasses as a kid. I loved my eye doctor as a kid. He was so sweet, and I liked The Office. It was nothing special about The Office, but it just felt like homey. I don't know. It's kind of weird to say that a doctor's office felt homey, but, you know, I grew up in a small town, so it makes sense. But because I grew up on Medi-Cal as well. I had Medi-Cal, so I remember it's like the glasses they would pull out from me is the glasses that they went and got from the basement. Like, you would see all the nice glasses, you know, on display with the lights shining down on them, girl. Like, you know, really trying to be sold. But the Medi-Cal glasses, it's like special glasses. I don't know if it's still like this. This was back in the day. The Medi-Cal glasses, y'all, they was like in a special tray that they just pulled out from the drawer. Why are my glasses coming from the drawer? Like, I always felt weird about that, and I always, like, even as a kid, I recognized the glasses that I had the choice of were not the same quality as the other glasses. And, like, you know, I didn't even have a choice to look at these glasses. Like, it was like, girl, no, these are it. I've had Medi-Cal for most of my life, so that was, you know, my story for most of my life, right? Until I started wearing contacts, which was probably around high school or whatever. But luckily now we have other options like Zelo. Even though they might be hard to clean, girl, they are more fashionable, they are cute, they are cheaper. And if you know your prescription, you don't have to send over like any type of prescription to them, like for them to confirm or anything like that. So I will say, websites like that, I wish we had that as a kid, because I wish I had that as a kid, because the glasses I wore was traumatizing, baby. They was traumatizing. So I said all that to say is I'm really excited, and you know, even though it was expensive to buy them glasses out of pocket, I'm really glad that I was able to do it. And you know, I feel like at this big age of 30 and I've been wearing glasses for literally probably 28 of them years, 27 of them years. You deserve a nice pair of glasses, baby. You deserve a nice pair of glasses. So y'all, please use me as an example, or as heathens, if that's a word. If you are at a company that you see is a lot of layoffs happening, there's some talks in the air of some layoffs happening, start going to the doctor, do your checkups, go get your physical. If you're a woman, go to the gynecologist. If you wear glasses, go to the eye doctor and stock up on your stuff, which is what I did, which is why I got contacts and glasses. That will last me at least 2 years, right? So stock up on your stuff. Let your doctors know when you are seeing them that your insurance is about to end, because doctors, you know, they people too, so they will give you more of a prescription. If you need a prescription, they will give you more of it so it can last you longer. So let them know, like, hey, I'm not about to have insurance, can you give me more of this and I can pay for it now, because baby, I can't pay for it when the insurance ain't gonna cover none of it. So, you know, just make, you know, get your things in order, because again, this is my first time being laid off, so I don't know if every company, when you're laid off, they give you some time with your insurance. I don't know if that's a thing, but I do wish I would have started earlier, because I feel like it's some things that I won't be able to finish by the time my insurance is up. So yeah, I feel like we've had a long conversation about this, but I just wanted to touch more on this and tell y'all really why I ain't been on the camera, because it's Wednesday. I didn't even tell y'all what day it is, girl. It's Wednesday, so I ain't seen y'all, I think, since Monday, baby. Maybe Sunday. So tomorrow, if I don't want to sleep in, I want to work out again tomorrow. But again, also we got some things to do. I want to go to Costco because I ran out of paper towels, and we need to re-up on protein shakes. And then I want to go to the mall. I'm tired thinking about it. So I'm gonna see y'all. Y'all, why you got the Asian Zing Buffalo Wild Wing sauce? That is the best sauce I've ever had. Well, maybe not ever had, but I love that sauce. I go there only for that sauce.
No, I I'm not sure.
Y'all just came back from running some errands. I really didn't want to go outside today. I woke up feeling crazy. Completely crazy. Girl. Have y'all tried these? Ew. Have y'all tried these? These hella good. They're like seasoned for real. Mmm. Okay. Okay, so real quick, y'all. I bought a new speaker. I showed y'all I was in Costco today. I went to Costco and Walmart. I got them pretzels from Walmart. I had to buy a new speaker because I don't know if I told y'all before. This might be a little weird, but I sleep with like white noise. I usually sleep with like just a fan. Like back in the day, well, I gotta stop saying back in the day like I'm 50 years old. A couple years ago, like in high school, yeah, I think I started this in high school because I noticed that I was like sensitive to sounds, and like I couldn't sleep if I would hear like people like outside my room making noise or whatever. So I got a box fan, and I would just sleep with the box fan on every night, no matter if it was winter or summer, okay? And I pretty much continued that on for years, really until like maybe 2 years ago. I realized that, girl, you can just go on Spotify and they have fan sounds. Now, it's not exactly the same. It's different, especially if you're an avid fan listener. You know there's a difference. So anyways, I've had the same JBL speaker. Let me show it to y'all. I've been using this same JBL speaker for literally maybe at least 3 years now. And it lasted a pretty long time. I think that was my second JBL speaker. The first one didn't last as long as that one. But this one, it started tripping like a couple months ago. It stopped like keeping a charge. Like you would charge it and then you would take it off and then it would just cut off. Recently, girl, you couldn't take it off the charger. Oh wait, no, that's what I just said. Recently, it started not turning off. So like it would just be on all day, but because I wasn't using it, like it would be fine or whatever. Last night it turned off at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I said that's the last straw. Like absolutely not. And I had to continue to listen to my fan sounds like on my phone, which was not loud enough. And it's not loud enough. It would have been fine, but I also use it because my neighbors, I have upstairs neighbors, which is new for me. As of having like my own apartment, I'm usually the upstairs neighbor, but I be having to listen to them stomp. And I actually went up to him upstairs a couple days ago to like confront him about it and let him know that, you know, it was really loud, because I just realized he may not know because he is like the tall, like he doesn't have anyone above him. And he was like, oh, okay, like I watch it. And I have noticed it's gotten better, but still I'm sensitive to sound, so it's still too much, especially if I'm like asleep or whatever. So long story short, girl, we had to get another speaker. I was gonna go to Best Buy today, but I woke up this morning feeling so crazy. Like I was tired. I already had to go to Costco because I needed paper towels and protein shakes. So I was like, let's just see what Costco got. Costco had this Bose speaker. My sister, I believe, has this speaker, and it sounds really nice. And I know Bose is supposed to be like top of the line. So I was like, let's check it out. Let's see if I like it. And if I don't like it, Costco is pretty good at you being able to like take stuff back. So I was like, it shouldn't be a big deal. But ooh, this outfit I got on is hot, y'all. It got the nerve to be 80 degrees today. My card is full. That's another reason I need to go to Best Buy though, because I need to get some more memory cards, which I could have got that from Walmart, but it was so many people in there. Anyways, girl, let's open this. It looks really nice. I like that it's black. It's really small. Well, it's actually bigger than this one. Or maybe it's just shaped differently. I don't know. It's definitely cool. I like that it has this little strap on it. It's cute. Let's see if it's charged. Is it on? I guess I have to charge it first. How inconvenient. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I am up and at 'em. Well, up and at 'em seem like it's early, and it ain't, girl. It's what? It is 2:19 on Friday. I'm about to get a car wash finally. It's been forever. Girl, I got this little two-piece set on, and I already been getting a little bit of attention. So, yeah, y'all. Oh, we're going to the mall today. I remember I told y'all, and maybe a couple vlogs ago, that this woman told me it's like this Baccarat oil at this local mall. So we're gonna see if we can find it, girl. Oh wow, do you guys make it?
No, we don't make it.
You don't make it?
We get this from a company, from a different company, from sources.
Oh.
So they make it and we get it.
Okay. And how much is it?
So this go by sizes, like depending on the size. Like, let me show the size.
Okay. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Is this like a spray or is it
Only the spray is this one.
the big one?
These are like 1 ounce, 2 ounce. It's the roller in that one.
Okay, can I do the 40?
Mm-hmm. This one?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So, you want the same or different?
Oh, because it's buy one get one free?
Yeah, exactly.
What other kinds do you have? This is which one?
Do we have? That's the
Oh. So you have like popular scents.
Yeah, all the brands actually.
Oh, like all the brands. Okay, so what's one I want to try?
So what's maybe like that?
Do you have Delina?
Demarley?
Yeah, DeMarley, Okay, y'all got the stuff. I like that one. Delina. What's another one I could think of? What's another popular one?
So what's maybe like this one? Like sweet cream.
I don't like sweet. I like
Fresh one?
more like, I don't know how to like describe it, but kind of like girly, but also kind of masculine. Like maybe like unisex type of thing.
Like a unisex stuff? Sure.
But I do like the Delina. I do like this one.
This is Versace Eros.
Oh, actually, this one is kind of good. Delina.
Armani Marvel.
Okay. Oh wait, you have MFK. Oh yeah, because that is Baccarat. But you have ones besides Baccarat by that brand.
What's the name?
The Maison France.
Oh, Maison France. Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. What's this one?
My way. Giorgio Armani.
My way. From that one, do you have, what is it, Gentle Fluidity? No. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the Baccarat and the Delina. Yeah.
Now what you in a rush for? What you trying to meet your maker, darling? Oh, you running out of time, huh? The time ain't even real, you really need to chill. It's all an illusion, you get end up in the fusion. Whatever it is you try to see, you can sit down and just believe. But I wouldn't ever be the same old thing.
I'm back home from the mall and supposedly just looking for perfume, girl. I clearly bought more than just perfume. Y'all, I tried the speaker out last night. I think that's going to end up going back. It cut off. First of all, it brags that it's able to go for 12 hours, like without being charged. Why did it cut off within 4 hours? It cut off at like 4 o'clock in the morning. The JBL don't even do that, like, or at least it didn't. Like, what the hell? That thing is going back, and it's not even as loud. So let's go over what we got at the mall. We're gonna start with the perfumes. We just go in order of what we got. Oh, he labeled them, girl. So again, a couple weeks ago, I was complimented on my perfume, and the lady thought it was Baccarat. I was wearing Cloud by Ariana Grande. She then told me that because I was like, girl, no, I'm not wearing that. That is too expensive. And she was like, girl, it's a place where you can go get the oil that smells just like it. And she knew it really smelled just like it because a girl complimented her on it because she thought she had Baccarat. So I went to go look for this store because she said it was in the Southland Mall. So if you are from the Bay Area, girl, you know ain't nothing in the Southland Mall. Like, well, it's a couple stores. Now, it ain't like Bayfair. We're gonna get to Bayfair. So they have like H&M, they have Forever 21, they have like the shoe stores, Shoe Palace, Foot Locker. They have like a sandal store. It has like heels and sandals. I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know what the fuck going on outside, but you know how it be, girl. I live in a very congested area, so it be a lot going on. So right when I walked in, I passed the store, but he said they actually have 2 stores in the Southland Mall, which is interesting. So I got the $40 bottle. That was the first bottle that had the actual spray. The other ones were roller balls, and I wasn't doing that. So we're going, I smelled it in the store. Y'all saw me, girl, but I didn't put it on my skin. So we gonna try it out on the skin. Oh, it's just like a new bottle. It ain't spraying yet. Oh my God. Did you see how that came out? I mean, I guess it's still an oil, huh? Girl, it do not come out like no damn. I thought it was gonna come out like a perfume. Absolutely not. So this is an oil. These are oils, honey. So I'm telling you, I need to be telling myself. See, I've smelled Baccarat before, but I haven't smelled it enough to know exactly like, oh yeah, that's Baccarat. But you know what? It does smell like Cloud. So maybe this does smell like Baccarat. Now I have to go smell Baccarat because I need to know. But this smells really good. And it's not too strong. Like, this is really good. Yeah, so now that I know it squirt out like that, maybe I should have got a roller ball, because that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so we got the Baccarat, and then we got the Delina de Marley. It's supposed to be D.I. Marley, but he did his best. I love that it's pink, and the bottle is pink on the Delina, so that's fun, interesting. Okay. Girl, get this spray, because this is insane. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay. So it's just like kind of just a little oil. Okay, and then just rub that on in. Is that really how Delina smell? So I've smelled Baccarat. I don't think I've ever smelled Delina. It smell good, girl. It smell like, it smell good. It smell like a rich auntie or something. The Baccarat is not as strong, and I feel like I sprayed, or whatever, I sprayed more Baccarat than I did Delina. But the Delina is stronger. Delina, it reminds me of Born in Roma by Valentino, but it's like more elevated. So I love Born in Roma. I had a bottle, I used all of it. So I think I will definitely use Delina probably more than the Baccarat. I feel like I can't even smell it no more, girl. I mean, I smell it, but it's very like faint. I wonder if that's how the real one is, because that shit too expensive to be faint, girl. But anyways, my two oils, $40. So it's buy one get one free. So I think all of them were buy one get one free. So whichever one you buy, you end up getting 2 fragrances, and you have the choice of getting the same fragrance. Ooh, this one smells hella good. You have the choice of getting the same fragrance or you know, getting different ones. But yes, that is the fragrances, y'all. I'm gonna put it back into a bag for now. I need to get some shelves for my fragrances, because y'all, in the last like couple weeks, I low-key didn't buy a lot of perfume. So we're gonna put this back. Ooh, I smell good. Okay. What should we do next? Okay, so next, so next we went to H&M. Like I said, there's an H&M in Southland. I swear, I don't know, maybe I feel like maybe I wasn't shopping in the right part of H&M, because for some reason I thought I hated H&M. But I don't think I do. I think I was just getting the cheap stuff. You know, I was getting the $3.99 and wondering why it looked like it was $3.99. You know, and it's like, do you know what you're buying? So we are trying to up our like casual, essential type stuff. You know, like when you don't want to get too dressed, but you still want to be cute, which is me pretty much every day. So I got these sweats, which are really cute. They have a, oh yeah, this does actually work. So I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it for real, but they are wide leg on the bottom, and it's just this gray like is that how you say it? Marley pattern. These are just real cute. I feel like it's just like a more elevated sweat. You know, when you want to put sweats on but you want to still be cute, that's what that is, girl. So I got that. And then I got these crop tops, which came in a set of 2 for $13.99. So it's this one, girl. This oil probably gonna get all over this, but it's gonna smell good, girl. So it's this one, which I really like this color. I like this one better than the black, because the black just looked cheap. And then I got, well, it came with this white one, which usually white shirts, to be quite honest. White shirts, I usually wear them once or twice and I just throw them away, because I don't like how they look. Like, if it don't look coke white to me, baby, I don't want it, for real. Just how the forces are supposed to be. If the forces ain't coke white, I don't want them. Like, I have a pair of forces I bought maybe 2 months ago. I wore them maybe 5 or 6 times. They're at the point where they're not like, they're like tinged, like they're no longer white. I can't wear them no more, girl. Like, they're no longer good. And I know some of y'all don't believe that, but you should. So next we have this cute little regular like tank. Again, essentials, everyday type stuff. This was only $6.99. Oh yeah, so the first sweats were $19.99, and I got them in a medium, because that's another thing that be throwing me off about H&M. Their sizing is all over the place, girl. Like, truly, I don't know what be going on. So we got this tan shirt. This was $6.99, and I got this in a medium. I actually tried this on, and I like how that fit. I didn't try all this stuff on because I found some of this stuff after I tried on my first stuff. Girl, we got these pants. Oh my god, if you know me, you know I love like this type of green. These are also wide leg. I got these in the medium because these were like, this is like the only size left besides a small. But these honestly look big, and these were $24.99. So I hope I can fit. Like, these look big. My booty look like it can fit. So I really hope these gonna fit. I'm gonna try them on later on. But they had the green shirt. It was this type of shirt, but it was literally the same type of green. Girl, they was all gone. They only had extra small left, and that shirt that I right there is a medium. I can't do extra small, so I had to leave it there. I wonder if they had a small. I probably could have did a small. Anyways, instead I just got a white shirt to go with it because white can go with anything. Even though I can't do the monochromatic look, girl, I can do the white with the green, and that's still cute. Or maybe even the tan with the green, because you know tan with green eat down. So yeah, that's that. And then y'all, I went in the men's section because let me tell y'all, I walked in H&M, and this man walked in behind me, girl, and he was kind of fun. So I said, wait a minute, and he like looked at me because I told y'all I had on this two-piece set. Girl, I took the shorts off. I can't show y'all now, but it was like them stretchy type shorts. Girl, I can't do. If you watch my latest rainbow haul, I think it's the set in there, the tan set. So you already know it was giving booty, it was giving shape, it was giving all of that. So he walked in, he looked at me right, and I said, oh, wait a minute. And I looked at him too. I said, oh, wait. So he like ran off. Well, he didn't run off, but he like quickly walked over to the men's section. So I was like, okay, look, I'm about to look at these clothes right here. And I'm like, but I want to go in the men's section because I always go in the men's section. Like, I have a lot of clothes that I've got out the men's section. The men's, they be having the cute stuff. And so I was like, I don't want him to think I'm going over there for him. So first I perused the women's section a little bit more. And then I walked over to the men's section. Girl, why I walk over there and he on FaceTime? He on FaceTime with a girl trying something on, asking her what she think. I was like, this nigga was just checking for me. He was just, I mean, can you blame him? Like, I would be staring at me. Like, if I wasn't me and I saw me with what I had on today, I would have been like, God damn. And I actually heard some girls say that. I walked by, they said, God damn. Yeah, I would be the same way. So it's like you can't really blame them because it's not something you see every day. Let me shut the hell up. No, but you know, it's some, like, you see a big ass, you're going to look for the most part. So, but it's just like, maybe that's why he ran away from me. He was like, oh, let me go, let me get on, because I said, no, he don't. Like, that clearly was his girlfriend. That clearly was it. Who else are the girl you want to be your girlfriend? Because who else is you calling, getting their opinion on something you trying to buy in the store? Anyways, girl, I found these in the men's section. These cargos, and I think they're so cute because they don't have the scrunch bottom. They have the skinny leg. Again, the men's be having the cute stuff. And these were on sale for $16.99, regularly $39.99. And I got them in a large. They're a little bit tight on my leg. I think I showed y'all these in the yeah, I showed y'all this in the dressing room. A little bit tight on my leg, but other than that, they are really, really cute. And it was a really good find, especially for $16.99. I'm gonna try on them sweats because those were something that I couldn't try. I didn't have a chance to try on, and I might try these shirts on too, even though they were only $13.99. But the lady at H&M, she was so sweet. She was so sweet. She was like, you know, I had 30 days to return my stuff, and I thought you couldn't return stuff on sale, and she was like, no, you can. It just has to be 30 days, and just, you know, try to make sure you have your receipt, because if you don't have your receipt, they only will give you store credit. They don't do, I mean, not store credit, they only will do exchanges. H&M does not give store credit on anything. They don't do that at all. And I said, oh, that's interesting. Like, I never noticed that. I never noticed that. But I guess I have never got H&M credit, store credit before. So yeah, that's all from what the hell that mall called? That was all from the Hayward Mall. What is it called, girl? Stonewall? No. Girl, that was, what is the mall called? I cannot believe I can't think of the mall. That was all from the first mall. I said the name earlier, I think. Next, we went to Bayfair because when I was at the first mall, I was looking for some shoes. Oh yeah, so that's another thing I wanted to buy today was some shoes. I was hoping to find some New Balances because I took them other New Balances back, right? So I went inside Foot Locker and they only had like men's New Balances. They didn't have kids, women's, none of that. And one of the workers told me to go to Bayfair. I ain't been to Bayfair in a couple months. It ain't been that long, but it's definitely been a couple months. Girl, why I walk in there, I feel like I was in the Twilight Zone. Like, everything was closed. Like, they even had like a perimeter up so you couldn't walk through the mall. Like, it's nothing in Bayfair no more. Like, there's only that store that all the hood niggas be shopping at. Let's be honest. It's only that store and then Giorgio's, which is where we went. We went to Giorgio's. So I cannot even take myself serious. We went to Giorgio's, girl, and at first when I was looking around, because again, I was stuck on New Balances. I was like, y'all got New Balances? And he was like, no. And I'm just like, what is with my luck? Like, what is going on? But I looked a little closer. And look what we found, girl. Look what we found. So we got this first pair of shoes. We got two pairs of shoes. Some Nikes. And then we got, this is the, oh shit. This is the first pair. Oh my God. Wait, what? This is my third pair of Dunks. Yeah, this is my third pair of Dunks. But this is my first pair, I think, of women's Dunks. I think my other Dunks are like kid sizes and stuff like that. So these are the first ones. These are cute. Like I just said, this is like my favorite color of all time. Like, for me to have a shoe this color in Dunks, please. I didn't even think Dunks were an option. I didn't even ask him if he had Dunks because you know how Dunks be selling out. And I got these at retail, $119. Baby. So because they're retail, you know I had to get another pair. You know. And these are a size 7. Girl, I did not know I wore. I swear I be buying my shoes too big because that man gave me a size 7. I said, oh my God. He gave me a size 7. I was like, that's not my size. And he said, you wear a size 5.5 in boys, right? I said, yes. And he says, that is a size 7 in women. So I tried it on and I could fit it. And baby, even though the green is my fave color, you can't lie and say these ones don't hit harder than the green. I can't lie and say they don't. And then look at the back. Focus on the shoe, girl. Are you kidding? And then look at the tongue. Yeah, these them ones. So those, very excited for both of those. Yeah, y'all, so that's everything we got today. I think we're actually about to close this vlog out for this week because, girl, I don't know if this vlog is gonna go up Sunday or Monday because I actually have plans tomorrow, which is Saturday, and that really happens. That really happens. And I don't know if I've said, but Saturdays are usually the days I edit, which maybe I need to change that because that might not work out too much in the future, because Saturday probably is a day that I would be doing stuff. So yeah, I might need to change that. But tomorrow I will be actually hanging out with my sister. So I'm assuming by the time I get home, I'm not going to want to edit, so I may spend Sunday editing. And because it's a vlog and it takes a while to upload, and then music, making sure stuff isn't copywritten, it's a process. I don't like uploading vlogs on the same day anymore, just because I'm trying to get into the groove of not uploading stuff that has copyright stuff in it. So once I am monetized, and you know, once we hit that milestone, I'm not like, oh my god, what do I do now? Like, you know, like I'm already used to doing it. That's the idea. Ooh, girl, while I'm moving my hand, I smell it. Ooh, this is Delina. This Delina smell. Ooh, it smells so good. Oh my god. The Baccarat smells good too, but it's just like, I don't know, girl. I'm about to give me a list of stuff I want, and I might go to him just to have it. Like, especially like if you have, like, let's say you spent a lot of money on, I guess we use Baccarat as an example. You spent the $4.50 on Baccarat or whatever it is, right? You don't want to, or you can't carry that big ass bottle in your purse, and you want to re-up as the day go by. You go see homeboy, you get the little bottle of the oil to put in your purse, so you spray the Baccarat at home, and then while you outside, you just reapply the oil. Or you make your own body butters at home. You mix it up, girl, mix it down, or you buy body butter. You buy body butter from your favorite place with no scent. You get some oil from there, you add some of that oil in the butter. Baby, I'm giving you too much. I'm giving you too much. If you made it this far, thank you so much for rocking with me. And if you haven't subscribed already, girl, what is you doing? What is you doing? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.